kids. Welcome back into A Dead Man's Books. This week we are continuing to talk about dystopia. We got a couple more episodes to go. We feel like we had a lot to cover in the dystopia genre, but I could not cover dystopia without talking about Ayn Rand's Anthem. Anthem was one of the first novels I ever taught, I guess more or less independently. I had my very first freshman class. They were kind of a one-off at the time. I was teaching juniors, and I wanted to do something a little bit different than what had been done before, because when I stepped into freshman English, the curriculum was the same as to when I was a freshman at my high school. And so I wanted to do something just a little bit different. And the class that I had really enjoyed Anthem, and it kind of shaped the way that I taught freshmen once I started teaching freshmen, I guess, every single class as opposed to just this one random class I had. And Anthem ended up being a part of our curriculum for a long time, and we always had like a 50-50 split. Some kids liked it, some kids didn't. But overall, I think it's been a good experience. There's a lot to learn from Anthem. It's not my favorite book in the world. Ayn Rand's really not my favorite person in the world, but there is a lot there that we can teach freshmen and young people from it, that we can pull from that as well. So, without keeping you waiting, I have two of my all-time favorite students joining me. They read Anthem as a part of our freshman curriculum, and one likes it and one doesn't. And like I said, that's kind of par for the course. It's 50-50. I've got Jayde and Aubrey joining me in today's episode. So here it is, Anthem by Ayn Rand. All right, I'm here with Jayde and Aubrey.
Hi. Hey.
Hello. You guys are two of my all-time favorite students.
Aww,
just FYI.
thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That's going to be on the historical record.
Yeah, you can't take it back.
Take it back now.
I can't take it back. It's there forever until I edit this part out.
Oh.
So. Well, we're talking about Anthem, and Anthem is a dystopia that is supposed to be set in the near future, in which I guess all that we know is a war is taking place. We don't really know the reasons behind it. We don't know who the sides were. We just know that one side fought another side, and one side won. And when they did that, they burned books, they burned cities, they destroyed cars, they destroyed technology, is basically what happened. And now
destroyed words.
Destroyed words, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe Aubrey liked this more than she thought she did.
No.
So, but we have the protagonist, Equality 72521. So their names are given to them by their government. They're supposed to signify propaganda for equality or independence or freedom or liberty or international, like we're all together as one, right? Mm-hmm. And then they're given a number, which I think your author is trying to signify that really these people are just a number to their society. And we taught this as freshmen, and you guys read this with Miss Erin Sullins in freshman honors.
Yeah.
So who wants to go first? We're just going to go ahead and get started. You're going to make your cake, because Aubrey, you hate it.
Yeah.
Jayde,
I really like it.
you really like it.
Really like it.
And I think that it's I think it's okay.
So you're
You're just mad? Like
your roots.
Yeah, like I'm like, I think it's a good book for freshmen.
You know what I just now realized when you said Liberty is how ironic the name is.
Oh, man, she's about to turn. Liberty is like freedom.
I mean, I know it's in like the pledge, but like I don't know what the actual definition is.
Yeah, I would say like freedom.
Okay.
Yeah. Who wants to go first? Make sure you speak into the mic, just FYI.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead, Jayde.
Okay. Well, I really liked it. Like the symbolism, the message it's trying to convey. Maybe not the characters all the time, but the way it's written, I really like. The way I can never pronounce her name right. Rand.
Ayn Rand.
Ayn Rand. The way Ayn Rand like writes it really just speaks to my heart for some reason. I don't really know why, but it does. Why do you not like it?
Well, it doesn't speak to my heart. Sorry,
Your
that was
heart
rude.
is too guarded.
Well, why does it speak? Why does it speak? You said it speaks to your heart. Why is that?
The way it's written, not necessarily. The message. It definitely. I feel something about the message behind it, but there's no really meaning as to why the writing speaks to my heart. It just really got my attention.
What do you think the message
It's really
is?
thought-provoking, promoting individuality
Okay.
and becoming yourself.
Being yourself.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nothing wrong with individuality.
Oh no.
Okay, so I think if you're alien to these
are
things.
So
Okay.
when he did that, my class was reading
Reading
Anthem, and we came back and opened the books, and one of my students went, "Oh wow, this just happened."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
it did just
Well,
happen."
It is basically. Anyway, so I feel like if you're completely alien to all the themes of individuality,
Mhm.
then yes, you should probably read it because it does explore those themes very well. But everyone else is just better off skipping it. It's not interesting. It's such a boring book. And honestly, the real tragedy about the whole thing is that billions of copies have been sold of this book.
Well, or given for free.
Yeah.
We read it as freshmen, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see,
Freshmen just now entering high school. This book, read by freshmen, preaching about individuality. Individuality. Does a lot for a kid.
Well, okay.
They're 14.
See, I feel like
They
if I
don't
would
know
have read
who
it,
they are.
I feel like if I would have read it in middle school, it would have been more interesting.
Okay.
It was just so boring. I feel like I really branched out in reading books in 8th grade, and I feel like if I would have read it before I've read all these other authors, even Shakespeare, she's boring, more boring than Shakespeare.
Oh wow, you think Shakespeare's boring?
Shakespeare's
Oh, okay.
boring.
You like
I don't know.
Shakespeare?
You
Yeah, I
probably
like
like
But it's
Shakespeare.
not. No.
Okay. Good. 'Cause we were about to completely direct.
But
this.
I don't know. Shakespeare has a story to it. Anthem is just all it is just oh, we're all one, and then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, I'm gonna go off by myself. It's just everything about it is just so boring to me.
Well, I like teaching it with freshmen because it is simple and yet complex in some ways.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because Ayn Rand, you know her background. She grew up in the Soviet Union and somehow she escaped. And when she come to America, she creates this philosophy. I use that in quotes about
Yeah.
objectivism, which is be yourself, do what you want. I think you guys probably watched the stuff where it was selfishness is a virtue. She thinks that that's a good thing. So you can see her message in the book, right? Some stuff that Jayde said, that's one reason I do like teaching it for freshmen is because when you're a freshman in high school, you're at the dawn of peak peer pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And I hope that there's a little bit of I can go to the beat of my own drum type of thing. I like teaching it because there are 12 chapters. I think with each chapter, you can slowly see a quality's character change. So you can track this character arc. I think his diction changes. We've got that down here. I think that his diction changes, and in that speaking changing, you can see his character changing. So those are easy to track. And I also think that it's really simple to break down the plot diagram because the first two chapters are completely exposition, and then you've got rising action up to. I think that the climax of the story is when he jumps out the window. Do you know what I'm talking about? When he takes his box. I think that that's ultimately the climax of the story. What I don't like about it, though, is I don't think that Ayn Rand is the best author in the world. After
Definitely.
reading it about 25 times, there are so many plot holes in it. The one that I can think of the most is, remember when Equality talks about the transgression of preference? Do you remember that? He's like, I committed, because he wanted to be a scholar. And he committed that sin, and he wanted to be, or he wanted International 888 to be his best friend.
Yeah.
And then he had done another one. He had committed this transgression 3 times, but when he commits it the 3rd time, he was like, this is my 2nd time I've committed this transgression. It's like, no, actually, buddy, you didn't. Let's go back in your journal here. Can you read your own writing? But anyways.
The fact that freshmen are reading it, I don't know. I guess
I can see
it does pour into the individual, the beat of your own drum.
Yeah.
But It made me dread English class.
Oh,
and that
no.
was my
Oh, no.
that's my favorite class. So like I don't know. I feel like if a book's that boring, then it makes English students like people in between to this book.
No,
Like,
there's well for you're
we
talking about
teach
for
it,
me.
yeah.
Who's read it?
Well,
Yeah.
30 times.
my okay. So if you put a gun to my head and you ask me, do you like Anthem? I would say no. I don't like Anthem. Do I like teaching it? Yes, because it's like I said. I think that at some point as an educator, I want to teach books that I can enjoy, but I also want to teach complex concepts that you all can grasp, especially at the freshman level.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's interesting that you talked about if you had read this in middle school, because I could see this being a middle school
Yeah,
text.
I mean,
It's a
grade.
100-page book.
I think
Like
if we read
Yeah.
this in 8th grade and Outsiders freshman year,
yeah.
I think that would
I
have been...
love The Outsiders.
Me too.
Everybody loves The Outsiders when they get
Yeah.
up here. Yeah.
I feel like I don't know. It's just so boring.
I cried.
I get it.
You
cried?
cried?
What
Yeah.
did you cry about?
Oh wow.
In Anthem?
Yeah.
Whenever he was talking about liberty, or
Oh.
not liberty, yeah,
Yeah.
Liberty.
The golden
Liberty.
one.
Liberty, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
What,
re-
like when?
like the first time, like she
Oh,
was
when
introduced.
they met?
Yeah, the way
Okay.
he was just talking about her, I was like,
Yeah, not me. I thought it was too cheesy.
Well, let's talk about liberty though.
Okay.
Ayn Rand is a female author,
yes.
and I feel like that she is not a good character.
No, she's
Liberty?
horrible.
Yeah.
Hello, why?
Okay.
Horrible character.
Well,
Go.
Well, I'll say why I think so, because if I had a female author, first off, why can she not be the protagonist?
Okay.
First off.
Okay.
Secondly, this book is by an author who believes do your own thing, don't follow, don't listen, just do what you want to do. As long
Okay.
as you're not hurting anyone, nothing's being hurt. That's her philosophy. But what does the golden one do?
Yeah, that
She
was my point.
constantly follows equality everywhere. And here's my biggest gripe about her with that, okay? He reads these stories and he finds out that, oh, wait, people named themselves. Their
Yes.
societies didn't name them. And he's like, I think that I want to name myself Prometheus because I feel like I'm going to bring the light to my brothers. And she's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And he was like, I'm going to name you too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
she just
it's like-
goes,
Okay.
Okay.
okay, yeah, that's cool. And I was like, okay, wait, hold on just a second.
Yeah.
Why are we not letting her have
Exactly.
a voice?
Exactly.
She doesn't have a voice.
Okay.
She's
So-
not like she's not equality's. I guess you can say she's his partner, but like not really.
Yeah.
And she's not a powerful character. She's just a prop. That's all she is.
I think that she is I just think
She's
she's a
just a
plot
prop.
point. I think she's just a plot point.
And
So
like
I'm sorry,
she
Jade.
has.
Oh my
she
gosh, this has tabs in it.
she has a book, but like okay, so she has no depth, no development, no purpose other than to support equality. That's
Yeah.
her whole point.
I agree.
And even obey equality. Like, here's your name. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Okay. You asked me if I thought she was a weak person. No.
A weak character.
A weak character.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Page 34. Equality says, are you going to turn me in? You know what she says to him? Rather would we die. She would rather die. She would stand in the face of death than turn in equality. The man whom which she loves. She may not know it yet, but she loves him.
Jade's a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am traumatized. I've got trauma. She risked everything. She risked everything for
been
equality.
exposed.
Hold on. Sure, she listens to him, but does obedience necessarily mean dependence? You've
I
got a
don't-
wife.
No.
You've got a wife.
Right.
Right.
You're right. I do have a wife.
So, and you tell her, I'm sure sometimes you're like, hey, we're going to do this, and she does it. But does that mean that she is purely dependent? Does that mean she doesn't make her own money?
Okay.
Does that mean she doesn't raise her kids? I know it's a team effort, but she's there
Okay,
too.
coming from this
that's
society,
the key
though.
word with the marriage part is
It's team.
it's a team.
Yes.
And so for my wife and I, any plans that I don't know that I can think of anything off the top of my head. And I'm not saying this because I'm being recorded on a podcast. I really can't think of anything off the top of my head that I've been like, we're doing this because I said so. Do you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Really.
Like you've never been like, hey, we're going out to go get L-tap. And she's like, okay, let's
Yeah,
go.
but that's
yeah, see?
that,
No, it's
no,
not
no,
the
no.
same concept.
That's different because that's to me. I'm saying,
You're not
hey,
in the brink of war.
we're going to go out tonight. Why would she say no to that?
Exactly.
I meant like decide the restaurant though. You've never been like, hey, we're going to Taco Bell.
No.
Hello.
I always ask her first, where do you want to go?
Maybe I am
What is this?
traumatized.
Even on my birthday, I'll say, she'll be like, where,
Okay,
and I'll
this
say,
kid.
where do you want to go? Yeah.
okay.
I'm confident enough that she would back. She's gonna. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I don't think she listens to this.
We're,
So
we're circling back.
Going back to the thing about how the dependence and all of that.
Okay.
I feel like her biggest moment in the entire book is when she discovers the word I. And even in that, she's just mimicking equality.
okay, I think that her biggest moment is when she looks at her reflection.
Ah, true.
Yeah,
Okay.
because she's
Yeah.
like,
It's been a while since I read this, but like,
well, she's like, wow, I'm beautiful. Because I mean, she is though. Because equality talks about how she she stared at herself in the
Are you gonna
mirror
cry,
she just stared at herself in the mirror for hours and was trying on all those different clothes and then
Oh, yeah,
ultimately fell asleep with like the dresses and
I
stuff
forgot
on.
they didn't have
Also-
mirrors.
Yeah, which
She's
is
not
strange.
Yeah.
really described as less than equality. He refers to her as the golden one.
Yeah,
He's also the main character.
Valuable,
Okay.
precious.
But do you know?
Yeah, the main character thinks that she is golden. Hello.
But why?
That's what I'm saying.
Why do you think that?
Like-
Okay, so let's talk about that.
Because he loves her.
Okay, but what's the purpose behind that?
Behind what?
The love,
The love?
calling her the golden one. Yeah, what's the purpose behind
I'm
that?
also. Go ahead, sorry.
One. Individual. Singular.
Okay.
One.
And who called her that?
Equality.
Right. So
I don't know
Okay.
where you're going. I don't know where you're going with
Okay.
this.
Well, this is what I think the golden one's purpose is. Her purpose is to show how deep into this quote unquote sin and transgression that equality is willing to go, because in this society, apart from claiming individuality, the ultimate sin would be to choose one over someone else. And he not only has he called her the one, but like you said, she's the golden one, which we would say if you win the gold medal, that's the top medal.
Mm-hmm.
So she is the top of the top to him. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So-
but I don't understand how it's debunking my point.
Because I think that the golden one is just a complete plot device to characterize equality.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, throughout the entire
Okay.
book,
Do you
she's
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's exploring these themes of individuality, and all of a sudden there's like love, and then it's like, okay, I don't know.
I think that that's why she's so, in my opinion, as a reader, I think that that's why she's so dependent on him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because she's there to show the length. I have trouble saying that. The lengths that he's willing to go to rebel against society.
Okay.
Because when this is common in dystopia, the romantic relationship's taken away in this society, right? And so that, again, to me, that's the ultimate transgression, is to say, I choose you over someone else. Now, what do you have to say?
I still
What do you say
like
about
her.
that? It's okay. No, it's okay.
I mean, yeah, I don't
it's
want
okay
to
to like her.
She's
It's okay to like the book
I just
too.
think she's spiritually unconquered.
Ooh.
But what's his nickname?
It's his nickname. Equality?
No, yeah. What nickname does she give him?
Oh, I don't remember.
The Unconquered.
Ugh.
Wait,
I
I wrote
forgot
something
about
down
that.
about that.
Ugh.
She calls him the Unconquered. So it's funny that you say that. But sticking with, okay, so a lot of students though will like the golden one, but not like equality.
Okay.
So do you like equality?
I do.
Why?
The dreaded question.
I think he is a symbol of power
Okay.
and self-reliance.
Okay.
I think he really that's why I really liked him, is because I'm really driven.
Mm-hmm.
I like to do things my own.
Okay.
And to me, he was just like a symbol for that.
Yeah. And you're exactly right.
I mean, that obviously has its flaws.
That's his intent. Yeah.
Right. It
Mhm.
obviously has its flaws.
Yeah.
But he's passionate, he's curious, and I feel like those are the main motivators of people that do change the world.
Mm-hmm. And that's what he was trying to
And
do.
he found a whole new one.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not a whole new one, but a rediscovered
Yeah.
old one.
Okay, but let me ask you this, because this is something that always comes up about. I put, is he hypocritical? Because a lot of students will say that he is.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the story, he's like, I'm going to start my own world. But he also says, I'm only going to get a select few.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
And a lot of students think you're doing exactly what you just ran
Mhm.
from. Yeah.
and even like, he goes from rejecting this one extreme of we must all be the same to embracing another extreme of like
We must all be the same.
individuality is everything, and I alone am superior. I'm
Yeah.
struggling.
No, it's okay.
But I alone am superior.
Well, he's
feel like-
he's seeking people that are the same in a different way,
Mhm.
right? Like we think of ourselves as individuals, but that's kind of what has us in. Okay, this is I shouldn't tell this story. I had Jill Delk in Miss Benson's classroom now, and I mean, I've told you guys when I was in high school, the emo stuff was huge,
Right.
and I can't remember exactly what story we were reading, but we had a kid who was into that stuff, and of course she got to talking about non-conforming because that was like their thing, non-conforming. And I kind of looked up and looked around, and we had like 15 other kids that looked just like her. And I asked her, I
yeah.
said, do you think you're so individual when you've got 15 other kids who are, I mean, are you not conforming to what they're, right?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
think in a way, equality is saying, yeah, I'm so individual. I think for myself, I'm going to go get other self-thinkers.
so they can be individual with me.
Exactly. So we can all think in one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
is he
think-
hypocritical?
Yes.
Yeah. I think he
think
is.
we can agree
I think
on
he
that.
is.
I
yeah.
mean, agree
That's
on
like
that.
a-
I like him, but,
But
yeah.
I mean, and I don't know how to say her name first name. Rand.
Ayn Rand.
She like this whole thing about selfishness is like good to her.
It is.
Obviously, she's gonna have a main character who's
Yeah.
gonna be selfish and hypocritical.
Yeah. What do you think about equality? We'll talk about what you just said in just a second. What do you think about equality, Aubrey?
I don't know. He's okay. He's just. I don't know. I feel like he has no real plot like development.
Like character development?
Yeah, he's not a compelling character. When you like go back, well, okay, again, I haven't read this in a long time, but he has no like internal struggles or like serious flaws.
Are you
other
sure?
than- what?
Are you sure?
Well, like, okay, again,
I think he has
haven't read
huge
this-
internal struggles.
You
well,
told
like,
me
he's
something you thought about him this
stuff
morning.
like that. Yeah, I don't remember what it was.
That
What
he
was
had
it?
an ego.
Well, yeah, he has an
Yeah,
ego.
he does have an ego.
But I mean, that's
That's
like
the word he.
That's the
that sounds
that's
weird,
the
but,
forbidden
like,
word.
rude. I mean,
That's the
Yeah.
sacred word.
That's a sacred word.
Not the forbidden word. Now that's a common thing that happens
His-
too. Is students want to find out what the forbidden word is, and they go to the back and it says the sacred word is ego, and they're like, "Oh, it's ego, it's ego." But the forbidden word is I.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like, okay, so his journey, I guess he does have like these flaws. I mean, obviously he has a huge ego, but I feel like his journey isn't about growth. It's more about just like Ayn Rand. I can't say that. Showing off her like idealized version of an individualist
Okay.
hero,
Yeah.
and the word ego even. Like,
Yeah.
just in general. I feel like it's her way of showing like,
Self projection.
yeah.
I agree.
Well, that's what I've got in here. There's a lot of people who think the chapters 11 and 12 are basically her philosophy, her manifesto, I guess.
Yeah. That's what it
And
is.
there's been a lot of analysts say that they think that Ayn Rand viewed equality as her telling, this is like a biography of
Yeah.
some sorts. Yeah. So that makes sense that you say that. I'll tell you what I think about equality,
Okay,
Please.
go
if
for
you're
it.
wanting to know.
Please do. I absolutely do.
So I do think he has a lot of inner struggle. I think that that's where you can see the character development in him. Because remember at the beginning of the story, he's like, it's a sin to write this. May the council have mercy upon me.
Okay, yeah.
And
I
he
can see
slowly
that.
progresses and like he slowly has those thoughts. And then I think it's like chapter 5 or chapter 6, he eventually has that thought. Because remember at the beginning, he's saying, strange are the ways of evil, which he's meaning, if this is so evil, why do I feel this way? Right? But then around chapter 5 or chapter 6, he starts to question his society. So I think that there's like that slow progression there. However, in my juniors right now, we've talked a lot about unreliable narrators in our novel Shane. And we're going to do a project, and I'm going to do an example project of an unreliable narrator, and I'm choosing equality as my unreliable narrator.
Yeah.
Because here's what annoys me about equality. He thinks that he is the only human on Earth.
Other than the golden one.
other than the golden one. But even her,
Yeah.
I don't think that he really thinks that because when she shows up in the forest, he is so surprised that someone else would actually do what he did. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He is so shocked that someone, and I think that he talks a lot about how he thinks that he's the only one who's curious. He thinks that he's the only one who is questioning.
Yeah.
And I don't think that that's true. And I think that what's frustrating about that is I think that there's evidence around him that that's not the truth. Because International, his best friend, chooses not to tell about the hole that they found. Remember? The golden one, like you said, rather would we die. Right? So she obviously thinks those same things too. She goes on her own way. And then we got the saint of the pyre who had their tongue ripped out and was burned at the stake because they probably did similar things. Yeah. So I think that he's very arrogant to a fault.
Yeah.
I understand that Ayn Rand's wanting us to view some of these things as positive characteristics, but I do think that equality is arrogant to the fact that he thinks that he's the only person on earth who has thought of these things. And I think that ultimately leads him to being unreliable to what he's saying because it is his journal. It's his personal thoughts. Does that make sense to you guys?
I don't want to. This isn't me justifying this.
This is what we're doing.
I'm circling back to the fact about freshmen being the ones to read this.
Yeah.
I know when I read it, whenever he was the one, like you said, how he thinks he's the only one that does this. I feel like that's more of a symbol. Like whenever I read it as a freshman, I saw it as his want and need to feel special, like to not
like an affirmation type
right
of
like
thing.
to not be grouped in with it. He wanted to be something and someone apart from everyone else. Does that make sense? Did I explain
You
that?
relayed that very well.
Okay.
What do you guys think about Ayn Rand's objectivism theory? Because before every class I have to like explain
What it is.
Well, I'm not trying to persuade you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I try to tell the students I don't believe in objectivism. I'm a Christian, so I obviously believe in a greater good for that, right? Like we're all in this together.
Absolutely, yeah.
I play team sports and I coach team sports, and so obviously I think that if we work together, we can all benefit. If I was going to tell you guys this other day relating to journalism, but you guys do so awesome already. It was a quote that you're welcome. It was a quote that I read from a coach. He said, if no one takes credit, it's surprising how much can get done. Do you know? And I feel like that's kind of our mode, our little team we've got. Like we don't want credit. We're just trying to get things done.
Yeah.
So I believe in that. I mean, I like to get affirmation myself.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I like
great.
that.
They're
but
very clear statements.
Yeah, but I don't believe that objectivism is a solid philosophy. However, I do think that Ayn Rand has some things that are valuable for us. Like I said, as freshmen, as young people, even as me, as a 35-year-old, I think that we should do what we think is best.
Right.
We should do what we think. We should be ourselves, as cheesy as that sounds.
Yeah.
Okay, so I say that to say, I try to tell them that I'm not trying to persuade them into objectivism, because I've had a few who have said, I'm an objectivist now. And I thought, oh,
you've
Lord.
converted. You've converted.
Oh,
Yeah, I know.
What is your agenda?
So I don't know how I've not gotten fired yet. Yeah.
I don't either.
But what do you guys think about objectivism?
I wouldn't say it would be like a life mantra, like don't follow it, but I would say, keep it in mind. Like, I feel like the whole premise of it is to exist is to be something. Ayn Rand really develops the idea of like making sure that something is your own. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like what you want.
Like I wouldn't say it would be ideal for like a government, but I would say maybe like a day-to-day life, like affirmations.
I guess in a way, like I guess this example I'm thinking of is like if your mom or dad was like, you have to major in this when you go to college because that's what I want you to do.
Yeah.
But instead you're like, or Mr. Hastings like, you should be a journalist.
He did do that, guys.
Yeah.
He's actually making
To
it.
every single person.
Yeah,
We're being forced against our will.
Not
I'm
every
just
single
kidding.
person.
And
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
Not every
Yeah, not every single person. Whoa, easy there.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about journalism as a career?
Yes.
I've asked you guys that before.
Yeah, that's what I plan on doing.
But sometimes you say, I want to be an elementary school teacher.
Oh, not me.
Yeah.
Not me.
I
I'm
wanna
dead
be a
set on
journalist.
journalist.
That's
I
good.
think I'm gonna minor in it. I like it.
I want
That's
to
good.
travel. I'm gonna be
That's
a
good.
travel. I'm gonna be a travel journalist.
Oh, wow.
If I'd have been a news anchor, I feel like that's like.
One thing that really got me hooked into teaching Anthem was the very first freshman class I taught in 2019. It's a long time ago
COVID?
now.
COVID?
It was pre-COVID. Yeah.
Pre-COVID.
When we first started reading the book, as you guys know, it's all in third person, right? And they were like, what's going on? And then when we got to the part where he learns the word I had about 10 kids do a type thing.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really cool. What did you guys think about the diction of it? Because it's very robotic, right? Which I think is
That's
on.
what I was. Yeah.
I think that's intended. I think that's intended because does he sound brainwashed to you?
Yes.
I think that's the intent.
Crockett showed us a video. I think it was like a music video of these kids in a factory.
Yes.
You remember that? The whole time we were watching that, I was like, that is equality.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
he was teaching propaganda.
Yeah,
I think
he
that's what the
was.
unit
And it was something about how, like, these children in the factories.
Yeah. I don't remember what it's called.
I don't remember what is
at
that video.
all.
It's like a music video.
It is, and it's like a really. I liked the
I
song.
need to ask Crockett.
Is it Michael Jackson?
No,
No.
it's an
That
old
was a
song.
joke too.
Oh,
Oh, we're just not. We're not on it.
It's my millennial jokes. I'm getting old.
Harley were talking about today how anytime you say something, she thinks you literally graduated the year I was born.
Me too,
Yeah,
actually.
I did.
Because
Yeah.
she said like he tries to say stuff like we say all the time, and he wants to be us so bad.
No, okay. Part of that is because it's entertaining to me to
Yeah,
watch y'all's
it's
reactions.
funny.
Yeah,
It's because he's a part of collectivism.
yeah.
He is not an individual.
Especially Sierra. I say stuff sometimes, and I'll look over at her, and she'll be looking at me going, and then we'll get out in the hall, and she'll be like, "Don't ever say
Don't
that
ever
again."
say that.
Yeah, truly like my own child. Okay. Let's talk about like the dystopian aspect of this because this is going through our dystopian run on our podcast. Have you guys read other dystopia?
Yes. Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Yes.
We
Okay.
had to read an individual
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
for
okay.
science.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. What did you read?
I read The Selection.
Oh, I've
by
never heard of
Kiera
that.
Cass.
Okay.
It was made in like 2013. Really cheesy. Like you can definitely tell it was written in 2013. And if I read it now, I would be like, why did you like that so much?
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like so cheesy it's good. It's like a Hallmark movie during Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't.
Like the Hunger Games?
No.
Hunger Games is.
It's about this
Not my
this
favorite.
girl. Okay, so 25 women from each not convent. Each like section is selected to go to the castle and like compete to win the prince's heart.
I've
The Hunger
seen-
Games.
Basically.
Kinda.
I've seen the summary of that. I
Yeah,
think.
because we had to do presentations, and me and
Yes.
Esty both did the same thing.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
What did you read?
I read Scythe by Neil Shusterman.
I can remember you reading
That
that.
was like.
I've
That
never
was
read
a
that.
top
I want to.
5 book.
Oh, wow. Still?
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes. I
Wow.
loved that book.
Not even
Wow.
cultish.
Yeah. And see, what?
I said.
Did you say-
I said above cultish.
Yes. Yes. No, so it's basically like, I don't know, it's so interesting. You have like these scythes and they glean people, and it's like, they're killing them off because they're like overpopulation and stuff.
So the Hunger Games. I'm just kidding.
Just kidding.
Everything goes back to the And see, I
J-Lo,
feel like,
we love you.
I feel like that set the bar so high for me for dystopian. And ever since then, I haven't read a dystopian that I haven't hated.
I don't
Really?
like dystopia.
You don't like dystopia?
Yeah, it's just not my genre.
Oh, you're saying since you've read it, you've not enjoyed dystopia?
Yeah, which I didn't really like it before, but
Well, you guys said that you loved Fahrenheit.
Oh, that is a dystopia. I
It is
loved
Yeah.
true. That was a
Fahrenheit.
really good book.
I
You said you loved-
loved Fahrenheit.
was
Okay,
a
so
really good book.
for me, and I've talked to you about this, Aubrey. It's like a cowboy book.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh!
Listen.
You and your Western
Well,
stories
no,
all the
you
time.
got to stay with me now.
I'm staying right here.
I feel like that
Right here.
Right here.
a Western can either be really epic, very American, like a true American story, right? And just when they're done well, honestly, they're beautiful. But then also you can turn around and you can get all these John Wayne movies, and you're like, okay, this is a Western, this is pow pow
Yeah.
type stuff. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the same thing with dystopia. You can have a very artfully done dystopia.
Okay.
And Fahrenheit, I gave 3 stars. However, I think it's really well done. I think it's relevant. Or you can get to, like we were talking about, oh, this is just a selection. This is the Hunger Games again. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that you can get some dystopia that are very...
Yeah, and I feel like dystopian that are like narratives. Like, I feel like Scythe felt more like a narrative than it did like just futuristic society. It didn't feel like they were trying to push anything like Anthem does.
I think I prefer not narrative when I'm reading dystopian.
Our book taste is so
Because it's just a
different.
lot. I also can't do fantasy books.
Neither
Because
can
it's
I.
just like
That's
a
true.
lot
Yeah.
of
I can't-
world building. And I feel like dystopian and fantasy, like...
It could be similar.
Yeah.
I see that.
It just takes a lot.
Yeah.
When I read, I want to be relaxed. And, well, I mean, clearly.
Hobbit's fantasy, right?
But, huh?
Yeah.
Hobbit's, yeah.
Yes.
I hated that book. That's such a
Crockett,
bad
if you're
book.
listening,
He is listening.
He's
please,
listening.
like,
He's always
ignore
listening.
the next 30
Crockett
seconds.
is listening.
I didn't finish. I didn't read The Hobbit.
That's sad.
I
Wait, I
remember-
would
I
not say
love
that
The
over
Hobbit.
podcast to Crockett.
In class
Well, I
one
guess we're
day,
done class.
no, he knows, because in class one day, someone said something about a dragon, and out loud I said, "There's a dragon," and that was the day we were supposed to
Smiled.
be done reading it.
That's like the best part.
Yeah,
I watched the movie.
I sped read it.
Okay, and that's not
The
good
original
because
movie.
the movies are not
I
like
watched
the
the
books.
original movie,
Yeah.
like the cartoon version.
Oh, okay, I got you.
No, I read the book. I mean, it was the day before, but I read it.
Oh my god.
I think
I just couldn't get in
Okay.
it. That fantasy books, I can't get into it.
I get it. I've learned Aubrey has a superpower though. She can do like a 400-page book in a
2
night.
days. Oh,
yeah,
like what's
definitely.
up with that?
That's why Nightingale.
That's why Nightingale. I
Yeah.
haven't.
Man.
It's 600
Page
pages,
5.
but I can. If I just sit down, lock in.
We were
I can
getting
get
into
it.
a
I mean, is there
heated
not
I
every
can get it in
discussion.
like 3 hours.
Is there not ever a time
Knock
where
it
you're
out.
like, whew, my brain needs a break? Because
No.
I get like that. I'll be like, man, I need to like go and
No.
Yeah.
One time,
straighten up the
you know
kitchen or something.
Take a walk.
Okay, so I'm not a hopeless romantic, and okay, this is obvious.
I am.
But like,
You're kidding.
No.
But there's one of my friends brought me to All the Boys I've Loved Before series, and it was not that good. But I needed to tell her that I read it, and so I sat down and I read all 3 books in like a day. And so
3
that's-
books in
yeah,
a day?
Yeah, and
Wow,
so
that's a
Swift.
superpower.
I sped it.
Can you speed read?
that sounds like
You sound like Swift, and that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
Can you speed read?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it
And
just kind of
retain?
depends.
Can you speed read and retain?
It just
Okay.
kind of depends on like if I see a passage or like a paragraph and it's describing.
Do you skip?
I'd just be like, nah.
Do you skip
That's-
paragraph?
Next
Okay,
paragraph.
yeah.
I get that. I do that sometimes too,
Nightingale-
especially in books I don't like.
Yeah, well, okay, so I have nothing against the Nightingale. I actually think it's pretty good
I like
so
it.
far. But they go into like there's so much detail into what they're wearing, what their hair looks like, and I'm like, I'll just skip the next page.
So you talked about casting people in your
Ooh,
books.
yeah.
Ooh.
I've never done that for Anthem.
I
Oh,
can't.
me either. I can't. They're,
But,
can't.
okay.
You want to know what they look like in my brain? Stick figures.
Oh my gosh.
Actually,
I mean, they got
That's
togas. I know
that's
they have
only this
togas
book.
on.
That's only.
Yeah,
What?
they wear
wear
togas. Mhm.
Oh, I was getting like hard, like.
Tunics.
I was
He calls them
thinking-
tunics.
I
yeah.
was thinking like these like peasant clothes.
Oh, I was thinking
No.
like
That's a
jumpsuit,
lot.
like the
No, they
jail
wear, like-
uniforms, but blue.
They wear like tunics. Yeah.
I can see that.
Okay, so about that. That was something I didn't put on here that I wanted to bring up to you guys. I'm not, like I said, I guess if you said, hey, your life depends on it, do you like Anthem, yes or no? I would say no. Do I think that it would make a good miniseries, though? Yeah, I think that this is made for like a Netflix series, to be honest with you. I think that if someone got a hold of this and changed a few things about
Yes.
it would be made perfect
was-
for TV.
So
Detail
Give
like,
us the rights.
Yeah.
Let us do it.
It
Yeah.
reminds me of the show. This is the actual title. It's called The End of the Effing World.
Oh.
It's on Netflix, and it's. Don't show it to your kids. Like, it is such.
Okay.
It's like so. Like. It's about these 2 kids, and they're like. I think they're British, and it's like the end of the world, and
You
they're.
think? You should be able to tell.
Yeah,
It's
an
been,
accent.
it's been 3 years since
Okay.
I've like watched the show, so I don't really remember what it is. But oh, you were making a joke because of the title.
No, I was making a joke because you were like,
the
I
one
think
time-
they were British, but that should be like one of the first things you
I don't
notice.
remember.
The
wait,
one
I
time
don't
that
remember.
he's
They have
not
an
making a
accent.
joke.
Yeah.
He's making a joke.
Man.
Oh gosh,
But
I'm
okay.
retiring.
This is what you're getting fired.
No, I'm retiring.
You're
You
fired.
can't fire me if I retire first.
But that's what it reminded me of. Just 2 kids on their own, figuring life out.
I think equality is a child into some extent.
Yeah. How old is he? Do we know?
Everything about him screams child.
He's what, 22, 21, 22?
So yeah, a child.
Yeah, because he talks about how he has to go to the Palace of Mating, and they have to do that at 18, and he had been there for three times.
No, the guys go at 21, the girls go at 18.
They all go at 18.
I don't believe you.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
I feel like he's taught this for like...
I've taught it a lot.
But I read it last night.
It's in chapter 2.
He's taught it for 20 years.
It's in chapter 2.
Time for...
I can even pinpoint the chapter for you.
Whoa. It's in chapter 2. That's just... It's paragraph 3.
Okay.
Because he gets... What brings that up is he gets really concerned about the golden one because he's jealous. No, I do think it would be a good miniseries.
When all the men older than 20 and all the women older than 18.
Okay. Whatever.
Try again.
You can teach for me. So what? He's 23, 24, and she's 17. So.
Man, I really clocked you there.
No, it's okay. It's okay to be corrected. I was wrong, and you corrected me.
Oh, I didn't mean to make you feel bad. I'm
You
really
didn't make
proud
me
of
feel bad.
myself for.
Okay, next.
You didn't make me feel bad.
I'm sorry. I'm about to cry.
You didn't make me feel bad.
Okay. Symbolism.
Okay, symbolism.
I really like how the cover is a light and how he discovers electricity because that's like a symbol.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
But that reminds me. Chapter, I think it's 5 and 6, when he discovers his box and he blows the lights out. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not a fan of Ayn Rand's writing, but I'll be honest with you, that is some of my favorite literature I think I've ever read.
What?
When I read it, I get goosebumps every single time. But when he blows his light out and he like puts his hands up to it and all he can see is his fingertips, because when we talk about it being a light bulb, I think a lot of students think of it like as a traditional light bulb, but it's literally just a wire that's overheated, and so all he can see is his fingertips. And then he starts talking about the crack in the prison wall and the symbolism behind that, and oh man, I get fired up about it. It's awesome.
I just don't say it that good at writing.
No, I'm just talking, the whole thing is not the best writing. I just really like that part of it. I just wonder if she had the idea for that and wrote that first and then went back and did the rest, because she was writing The Fountainhead and for whatever reason got inspired and stopped writing The Fountainhead and wrote Anthem. So
I love this book.
Sorry, I'm just rereading things I highlighted.
no, it's okay. Chapter 5 is really good. I'm pretty sure it's chapter 5 because I always get excited.
I don't know what chapter this is.
I can remember opening the door on days we'd read chapter 5 to Sullins and being like, "It's chapter 5 day. We're reading chapter 5 today."
But as I was saying, I feel like it's a symbol for like the illumination of his mind, like excitement, an idea. I really love. I'm a sucker for symbolism, and Jason Crockett did that to me. I cannot go anywhere. I cannot go anywhere without finding symbolism. So I'll see a bird.
Blue.
I'll see a bird flying by and be like, one day I'll be as free as that. And then I'm just like, Jason.
The sky's blue one day. It's like the randomest stuff.
But I also love it. Like, I also love being able to that's why I write poetry. Take a poetry break. You know? Take a poetry break. Did you save today? Did you save?
Did you save today?
Subtle plug.
Nope. I found that. So, okay.
What did you not save?
What do you call those?
Sidebar,
yeah. Shoot. I'm getting old, guys. Maylee came back to my desk and was like, "Hey, I've been working on this." And I was like, "Yeah, did you see I added some captions for you?" And she was just like looking at me. She said no.
Blank, yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean?
Yes, you're not looking correctly. So I looked and nothing was there. And she goes,
"Oh no,
looks like somebody didn't save." And I was like, okay.
Buy a freshman.
Buy a freshman.
Buy a freshman.
Who's been a part of our fam for a month. Way to go,
Way to go.
Okay.
Do you got anything, Aubrey?
No, not really.
Have y'all ever read 1984?
No.
It's on my list.
You need to read 1984.
No.
You'll like it. You'll like it.
I don't know. I feel like Rand's whole philosophy is just so unrealistic.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people think that.
I think this was written more so as like delusion, because it was written during the Great Depression.
True.
So I feel like this was just her way of like manifesting a better because all those things like socialism and communism were being preached out left and right.
I think too, You know what I mean? Look, this was published in 1938, so we're talking about the rise of the Nazis at their. It's the table. We're talking about the rise of the Nazis at their peak, right?
Yeah.
Fascism, totalitarianism is at its peak. She had escaped from the Soviet Union. She survived the revolution there, and Lenin came in, and they became communistic. And so I do think that she got inspired by the events that were going on in the world and felt like she had to project this philosophy in this character right here. So, yeah. All right. We're going to rate this thing.
Okay.
I've struggled with this, to be honest with you.
Out of your psycho scale or
Both of them. Yeah, so
Okay.
get ready.
Psycho scale.
Yeah.
I've never heard it like that.
That,
He-
no,
he-
that's what we
he
call
calls
it.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's the
Yes.
psycho scale.
I feel like you might have said that. I just forgot about
I've
it.
also got a new scale, too, so get ready.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. I've struggled with this one because I don't even think I had this on my Goodreads.
I don't think
I don't either.
Yeah. Okay. Aubrey, I'll start with you. 1 to 5. 1 to 5 stars.
Okay. Congratulations, Aaron. You got my first 1-star book
Oh!
ever.
Wow.
Crazy.
Oh
I
my
read every
gosh.
book I read up until then was
Even Life of Pi?
well, no, I didn't. I read that. I read Anthem before.
Oh, sorry, I'm dumb.
No, it's okay.
No, you're
Life of
fine.
Pi was 1 too, but she was my first ever 1-star.
Wow.
And I feel like I gave that out super seriously.
Hey, you got to be pretty bad.
Yeah.
Life
for
of
a
Pi, I think,
1
was
star.
2 stars.
Really? I gave Life of Pi half a star.
Okay, so on the 1 to 20 scale, what are you doing?
5?
Oh, well, that's a 2-star.
Okay, then 1.
So 4? You give it a 4?
I don't know. 4?
4.
I don't remember what. Yeah.
1 to 4.
1 to 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
He's
guess
doing
4.
math.
Nah, 3. It's like way down there.
Okay.
I hated this
Okay.
book.
Jade.
1 to 5, I'd give it a 4.
Wow. I feel like
Big
okay.
jump. Big jump.
Listen, I'm not knocking you for loving it, but I feel like that's a very high score for this book.
3.5.
Well, the way
Oh,
he
no,
described
no.
it. No. There's no
No
points
decimal
here.
points.
No. Bro,
It freaks
I
me
hate
out.
how
So
you
Play
do
as a
that.
psycho.
Let's do the 1 to 20.
14.
14 would be a 4-star, yeah.
14.
It's like a middle 4, yeah.
Just like the way you just talked about it, it makes me think you like 5-star, 6
I
stars.
thought I was expecting
Like,
a 5-star because I
yeah,
was like,
I only give
holding on to my
5
seat.
stars. I only give 5 stars out to like I think I gave Fahrenheit a 5-star.
Wow.
I got a 3 or 4-star. I can't remember.
I gave it 3.
I think I gave Cultish
I also give
a
out.
5-star.
Oh.
Wow.
No, you
I
didn't.
think I did.
Wow.
It's good writing. It's
Teacher's pet.
Take it back.
It's a joke. It was a
Is he
joke.
wrong?
It was a
Just
joke.
kidding.
It was a
She
joke.
left the throw up emoji on my essay. I don't think I'm her pet.
Edit that
Uh-oh.
out. Edit that out.
Edit,
She reminds
edit.
you.
I don't know if Miss Swift listens or not.
I
What
feel
was
like
I
she
gonna
wouldn't.
say?
I feel like she wouldn't care.
Yeah. I feel like I give out my 1 stars and my 5 stars so scarcely.
That's good.
Like, I feel like this is one of the only books that's got a 1 star. And let's see, one of my favorite books, like my favorite top 5, stuff like that, that's 5 stars.
Okay.
So scarcely.
That's good.
Okay.
That's what I
Everything's
told,
like 4 or 3.
I told Carter,
Yeah.
you should be, I probably give out 5s more than I should. But I rate a lot of mine too based off of emotion, you
Yeah,
know?
me too.
So sometimes it's like the book I got up on the board right now. I finished reading it, but it's about it's about this guy who was on Mitt Romney's campaign and he got defeated by President Obama. And he was like, I'm tired of losing. So he was like, I don't want to go back to work. I'm going to take a break. And his dad's 95 and they're big Ole Miss football fans. And he's like, I'm going to go watch Ole Miss football with my dad one more time. And so for me, the emotions around that
Right.
with a dad and also with a son, right? Oh, easy there.
Sorry.
Didn't mean to choke you up.
Went down the wrong way.
With the son myself, that emotion attached to that, I gave it a 5 stars because of that as well. Was it the best written? Not really, but it was good. Okay, so my rating, I gave it a 2 stars. Sorry, Jayde.
It's okay.
I gave it a high 2.
It's better than a 1, I guess.
That just doesn't seem very neutral of you. Though.
I'll give it a high 2. I'll give it like a 7 or an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you look at Goodreads, if you hover your mouse over the stars, it kind of guides you, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh, really?
So 1 is like I didn't like it. 2 is it was okay. 3 it was good. 4 it was really good, and then 5 is like it was amazing.
Yeah.
So to me, it was okay. It was okay.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. New scale. You
the-
guys are the first ones
Oh, really?
to use this
the
scale.
debut.
Woohoo!
Yeah. How much would you pay for this at McKay's?
Oh, I like that. Okay.
If I've never read it before.
If you'd never read it before,
I wouldn't buy it.
knowing. Okay,
wouldn't buy
wow,
it.
how about that?
'Cause look at it.
Knowing
Oh,
what
it's ugly. It's horribly ugly.
knowing what you know about it. So you're going to McKay's.
Okay.
You read the back of the book essentially, and you have acquired the knowledge that you know of it now. What would you pay for it?
$5.
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Wow.
I bought 3 books last time we went and spent $40.
What is wrong?
$34. Yeah.
I am like pasted to the wall right
I'm
now.
appalled.
Yeah. $5. Okay, go Aubrey.
It'd have to be less than $1.
Yeah, me too.
Or like maybe less than like 50 cents.
Really?
It's gotta be like
I would.
5 cents.
The back of the book is like really
Yeah.
good, really well written. It definitely. This is better than the whole book. I will say the back of the book better than the whole book.
If I came
It's probably
across
because Ayn Rand
this,
didn't write it.
Clocked. That's crazy.
That's rude.
Bro, you're gonna get him sued.
oh man,
You're gonna
no,
get
it's, no, we're critiquing. This is our First Amendment right.
Our First Amendment. Yes, because we're journalists.
That's right. If I ran across this in McKay's, based on the cover, based on the back of the book, I probably would skip over
Okay,
it.
based,
I definitely-
based off the
Yeah.
cover, you're right.
If
I
you're
wouldn't
saying
read it.
like I thought you were saying like I had to buy it.
No.
No. It would be like I probably wouldn't even catch it. It would not catch my
If I
eye.
didn't know anything about it and I just looked at it and read this, I would not buy this.
Are you glad you read it though? Because I've read bad books or books that I didn't think were that great, and I still am glad that I read them. Are you glad that you read it though? I'm glad I've read
Okay, so
Anthem.
at the
I'm glad I've read
time-
Anthem.
I dreaded it, but I feel like now I feel like it was a good thing for me. Like even in Crockett's Glass, we explored like all these themes of individuality, and I feel like that was
It's
a
a good
good
base.
basis
This
for
is
me to
really
have
good
for me to
intro
have the
level.
knowledge of how to like see individuality and like even collectivism.
Yeah.
Collective. That word.
Okay, guys.
Okay, cool.
Thanks for having
Yeah.
us. This was
Slay.
fun. Slay.
Nah.
Nah. Don't ever say that again.